probably pales in comparison to a lot of stories on here, but this happened just over a year ago. I'd moved out of my family home into a flat closer to the center of the city I live in. It was a relatively boring night, so I decided to take the dog on his walk. I'd gone up to our usual walking spot, which was a path adjacent to a park that overlooked the city center, so it was lit enough that I could see where I was going due to all the lights from the city. There were no light sources on the path itself, so seeing more than 20 feet was a bit difficult. The dog all of a sudden stopped dead in his tracks and stared straight forward. This isn't like him. Usually nothing phases him on walks. I was trying to focus on what he was staring at and to this day, have no explanation for what I saw. Around 20-30 feet away, I could see the silhouette of a man facing away from the city center lights into a patch of woodland. And next to him I could see the silhouette of a huge black mass. Like a sort of mound. It must have been 6 feet across and about 4 or 5 feet tall. But what scared me the most was the mound was moving, almost like it was breathing, moving up and down almost methodically and swaying slightly from side to side at its highest point. I was maybe halfway down the path at this point, and it was half a mile either way to get back a main road. I had my eyes trained on what I was seeing for about 10-15 seconds, and the man never moved, never paid any attention to my presence. He stayed completely still, facing away from whatever the mass was. My dog turned around and walked the complete opposite way, again very unlike him. He usually wants to play with anything that remotely looks like a person, and I followed quickly. I'd have taken a video of what it was, but I didn't want a man to then notice and flip out. The half-mile walk back had me looking back over my shoulder the whole way, hoping that whatever I saw wasn't following. I went back up there a few more times in the daytime and never saw anything like that again.